So I just finished reading The Green Mile by Stephen King, a book that I had actually read before in high school, but it didn't really land on me then. I liked it, but I didn't get it, and this time I got it and I liked it. I wasn't at all prepared for how well written this book is. Like, I'm familiar with the film, obviously, so the plot was nothing surprising, but this is like an incredibly well-written book, just line for line. This is like Stephen King does Steinbeck kind of stuff. Like, throughout Stephen King's bibliography, he has some stinkers, right? He has some passages that you'll read and be like, okay, that's Stephen King trying to be Stephen King, or that's Stephen King on too many drugs, or that's Stephen King on not enough drugs. But this is like massive flexing by a very good author. I think that's fair. It's the story of a group of prison guards in the 1930s who work on death row, basically called the Green Mile because of the green floor that leads to the electric chair. And it's about them and their dealings with the prisoners they have during this one period of time. It focuses mainly around one prisoner named John Coffey, who is convicted of killing 2 little girls. Spoilers, but John Coffey is revealed to have these powers that are sort of mysterious, and they sort of change the lives of everyone involved. Now, John Coffey obviously falls directly into the trope that Stephen King is known for perpetuating of the magical black person that sort of shows up in the lives of these white people, teaches them a moral lesson, and through like their mystical powers is able to deliver some kind of spiritual reckoning, right? You got your John Coffey, you got your Mother Abigail, you got your Dick Halloran. Like, he was bad about it. And he's admitted in the time since that he really didn't know how to write black people, and that's kind of what happened. Do with all that what you want, because I sure as hell don't know what to do with it. But as a reading experience, man, I love the hell out of this. I just said hell. I shouldn't curse so much.
I love the cheese out of it.
I love the cheese out of it. Thanks. It was originally published as a serial novel over the course of months. So there's a lot of like rehashing things at the beginning of part 2 that were in part 1 and stuff. It almost feels like episodic television, which is really nice because when you're kind of an idiot like me, you need that kind of refresher to realize what you just read. I think all books should come with a constant reminder of why I should care about what's happening. I think that would be helpful. But The Green Mile is quick and it's beautiful. And even though it's not strictly horror, it is kind of horrifying in a lot of ways. Is this a horror book? Maybe. It's just really good. It's just a really solid, fun way to spend a couple days. I usually shy away from giving King books 5s just because I get a little giddy and I'll start giving them all 5s, right? Green Mile, 5 stars all the way. It's just a great book. It'll stick with you.